When this guy came out of junior, there was high expectations that he would make the NHL, and those were realized. The pride of Montreal, Quebec, 5'11", 185, Marco Barreau, born Marco Joseph Barreau, played the NHL with the Bruins, the Kings, and the Oilers between 80 and 85. Now, he first came to major prominence as quite a young player in his 71 and 72 Quebec International Pee Wee hockey tournaments with a minor hockey squad from Osentik. I can never pronounce Osenstick. Anyway, Ahuntsic, Ostick. Thank you. Now, he eventually emigrated to Switzerland, where he became a well-respected coach and player. But we're going to talk about his path to the NHL. It's quite interesting because we did a podcast previously on the rough go of rookie Jimmy Stewart in a game that he took over for the New England netminder. And, he's part of hockey history because he bailed out the player that a lot of people felt had the worst performance of a Boston Bruins player ever. And but Jimmy Stewart is a good player, but we talked about it in the previous podcast. I don't want to diminish his great minor hockey and NCAA career. Now, Barreau got his major start again with the Montreal Juniors, which eventually got him drafted 99th overall in 1970 and 79 by the Bruins. Now, over 4 seasons, he put up some tremendous numbers, especially in 78 and 79, which of course was his draft year. He won 70 games in a regular season over 2 campaigns in 78-79, with 13 wins in the playoffs. Now, he started with the Bruins again in that game, only gave up 2 goals the rest of the way, and didn't get the decision. He also played in 1980 with Binghamton and the Grand Rapids Owls of the IHL. Now, 81, he got another cup of coffee with Boston with a 3-4-1 record, and had a very competent 12-11-0 record with the Indians in 81. The Bruins, he was the unofficial number 2 with a 22-16-1 record. 83, he was 6-3 with Boston. Then moved on to LA, where he had a rough season, and also skated with the Moncton Alpines in the Edmonton Oilers system. He played 1 game with Edmonton in 85. Although Edmonton won a cup that year, he didn't play enough to be on the Stanley Cup. He also played with the Sherbrooke Canadiens of the AHL in 85 before his move again to Switzerland. Now, he made his first NHL start in his hometown of Montreal, and he was eventually, unfortunately, released by the Kings in August in 84 and signed with Edmonton as an unrestricted free agent on February 21st, 1985. Now, he was a QMJHL All-Star second team in 78, the QMJHL shutouts leader in 79 with 3. Unfortunately, he missed part of the 76 season with a broken collarbone, an injury suffered in February of 76. Now, he also missed part of the 79 season with a broken finger on his right hand, injury he suffered in December of 78. Now, he would have got another shutout to the 79 season, but he shared one with co-backstop Daniel Caro, but Caro received official credit for the shutout. Now, post-draft teams in Europe included Ambri Piotta in Switzerland. Now, he did play 1 regular season game for, again, the Sherbrooke team that went on to win the AHL playoff title, but was not with the squad during the playoffs. Now, he served as Ambri Piotta's assistant coach during the late 80s and most of the 1990s, and he also served as head coach of Ambri Piotta's youth hockey squads after 2001, and coached his son Olivier Barreau, who was part of the Ambri Piotta junior system. Now, injuries plagued him quite a bit. He missed part of the 81 season with a pulled groin, which was suffered in December of 1980. Now, he did retire for the first time after the 86 season, but remained in Switzerland to begin his coaching career. Now, Renaissance guy, he's fluent in French, English, and Italian, and he also was named to the goalie position on the all-time Montreal QMJHL team by a CHL panel in 1999. So a very interesting career, and when he was playing with the Bruins, like I said, a lot of fans of the Q were quite pleased. He made it to the squad, and over 4 seasons, he was a pretty, like I said, a pretty decent player. So final NHL totals: 34, 38, and 9. With a 3.64 average in 86 games. And like I said, very, very strong backup, good on the angles, good on the positional play. And, your typical 5'11", 185, cookie cutter goalie. What you saw is what you get. He made the saves when needed. But in Edmonton's crowded cage back in '85, he was just lucky to win one to start one game. It was a very busy year for Edmonton goalies. A very busy decade for Edmonton goalies in the 1980s. A lot of players came in and out, and Marco was brought in as a stopgap. Unfortunately, he never ended up being a contributor. He would have been on the Stanley Cup that close. But you can always say I played on a Stanley Cup team in my NHL career. Even though I'm not in the Cup, I did play a part. So big respect on that. So that's the legend of Marco Barreau. If you like what we're doing here, give us a like, comment, or subscribe. And don't forget, requests are encouraged and always considered. Have a good day. Bye.